Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to the last video in the course as of right now. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys my top 5 mistakes with affiliate marketing that I wish I knew when I was starting out. And in this video, if you guys can see, I'm rocking the UCLA jersey because I want to take it back to the college days where I started my affiliate marketing business in that tiny room in LA. And you know, it was hard, and I did a lot of reading, I did a lot of researching, I did a lot of trial and error, but I hope I was able to share with you guys some real value and some knowledge bombs in the previous lessons and videos in this course. So to move on, let me share with you guys the top 5 mistakes that I had with affiliate marketing when I was just starting out, and I believe that these mistakes honestly cost me months if not years of frustration and failure. So if you guys can avoid these mistakes when you get started, you're going to be that much further ahead than I was when I began. So let's start with the first thing. This is called shiny object syndrome, and this by far is the killer of entrepreneurship dreams and ventures for most people starting out today. When starting out, the number one most common mistake by beginner entrepreneurs is jumping from one hot opportunity to the next. Tell me if this doesn't sound familiar. You're on Instagram, right? And you already have decided that, okay, I heard people sell stuff on Amazon. And you know, selling on Amazon FBA, drop shipping, I hear that's hot. I hear, you know, that's how people make money. Look at this guy, he's got, you know, the nice Lamborghini. This is definitely what I need to do. So you go ahead, you take the course, you know, you spend 500 bucks or whatever. You take the course and, you know, you start drafting up, I'm gonna buy inventory from Alibaba. I'm gonna spend $2 grand, I'm gonna get 500 fidget spinners or whatever, and I'm gonna get started and I'm gonna be an Amazon entrepreneur. But then, you know, right as you're about to put the order in, you get kind of cold feet, or maybe you do put the order in, and then you hop on Instagram again and you see someone else with a Ferrari, and the guy with the Ferrari says, nope, what you really want to do is trade stocks or trade options. And you're like, okay, look at this guy, he's got Ferrari, and that's my favorite car, that's my dream car, and he says trading options is the best way to go. So you know what, I'm gonna research that instead because that sounds a little better than Amazon. So you take another course, you spend another 500 bucks, you take that. Does that sound familiar to you guys? When I started out, I was trying all sorts of different things before I found affiliate marketing, and I stuck to one thing. And the truth is this, if there's one thing I've learned with online business, guys, is that there are many ways to skin a cat, just like there are many ways to make money online. It's simple as that. There is no one single way that is better than all the others. There's only one way that fits your lifestyle the best though. And so what you want to do is you want to choose the method that fits your desired lifestyle. So for me, affiliate marketing wins 100% simply because it is passive income in the truest sense of the term, and it's time freedom as well. Simply because with affiliate marketing, you can create content today that will continue to make money for years on end, versus with stuff like Amazon and trading stocks and social media marketing agency, you have to do work, you know, every single day, if not, like, you have to do work every single week, if not every single day, simply because those things are not as passive as having links up on the website and making commission from it. It's simple as that, guys. So I recommend that you guys read The One Thing by Gary Keller. My book is in my office right now, but I would show you guys The One Thing by Gary Keller. It will change your life if you are someone who is known to lack focus and, you know, suffer from shiny object syndrome and jump from thing to thing and basically not stick to something. The One Thing will change your life. It will make you more dedicated than you've ever been in your life. I guarantee it. Excuse me. Moving on to number 2, expecting people to buy cold. Guys, you must respect the selling process. It's a process. And I've seen this so many times today where people, they just want to get rich quick. They just want the quick buck. They want to take shortcuts. They don't want to go the extra mile to make the sale. And I see this through people who just post the links up on like a YouTube comment or something like that, or spam on other people's videos. Why not, instead of spamming all day and getting your comments removed or blocked, or worse, not even making sales, which you won't do by posting random comments. Trust me, people don't buy that way. Why don't you make the video? You make a tutorial. When you own the content, when you create the content, you can sell whatever you want, and I promise you, you're gonna sell more than the guy who just posts the comment on someone else's video. So, to put it simply, selling is much like starting a relationship. You don't ask someone to marry you on the first date. These days, the average times that a customer encounters your brand or your image before buying is around 7 times. Can you believe that, guys? 7 times someone has to see your ad, see your video, see your face, hear about your name before they actually buy from you. Why? Because these days everyone is skeptical. Everyone's skeptical on the internet, and people, they need to trust before they buy something from you. So you need to establish trust. So get in front of your targeted customer, okay? We're talking about warm leads over here, and get in front of them as many times as possible. Build that relationship with them by giving them value first and then selling afterwards. Now, this is a crazy concept to most people. To most people who are selfish and they don't want to give anything away for free. Trust me when I say this, when you give, you get. You get what you give. So if you give people value, it could be anything like just helping them out with explaining a concept. So for me, when I was selling headphones, I would just help people make their purchase decision. They would come to me, they would ask, hey, what do you think about the Sony MDR1000X versus the Bose QC35? And I would give them my honest opinion. I wouldn't try to sell them, I would just give them my opinion, and then they would buy from me regardless. So help people out, guys. It's the core of business. No matter what you do, whether it's affiliate marketing, whether it's Amazon FBA, you have to provide value for people. You have to give them something that enhances their life, okay? The more people you help, the more you will get in return. It's a crazy concept, but it's been around for centuries, if not millenniums or whatever. So trust me on that. Next, number 3. This is a big one, guys. This one is honestly a game changer. So number 3 is not investing in paid traffic. The moment I started to invest in paid traffic and optimize my ads is the moment my business came to life, and I mean it, guys. Gone are the days where you can just pray for organic traffic to randomly land on your page. There's too much competition these days. Take it a step further and pay to play, because other people won't. Trust me on this, guys. So if everyone is over here trying to do SEO, they're trying to rank and this and that, and just get organic traffic, but you're over there, let's say you are, you're trying to rank as well, obviously, but you're willing to pay $5 a day with YouTube ads, you're gonna get hundreds of views per day from that $5, depending on your CPV, obviously. But who do you think is gonna win out? The guy who's getting hundreds of views a day with paid traffic, or the person who literally throws out their video to 20 subscribers and prays that it goes viral? Who do you think is gonna win out? Mathematically, obviously the one who's paying to play, the guy who's paying to get hundreds of views a day, he's obviously going to see more results and get more sales than the person who's scared to invest in their own business. And to put it simply, this is the formula, guys. You spend $1 in paid traffic, you make $2, in sales and profit. Rinse and repeat. That's the basic formula. You make more than you spend. So you put in money for advertising, you make more than that. That's business at its core, and you can scale that infinitely. And that's what you need to do. Number 4, not believing that I could be an expert. Now, this is such a common fear amongst beginners, and that fear is that they could never establish themselves as an expert or authority in their niche. Being seen as an authority is so crucial in the selling process, guys. I've read tons upon tons of selling books, consumer psychology, all sorts of business books. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that people trust authority figures. So let me give you an example right here. You're walking down the street, right? You see a guy wearing like a white coat or scrubs. You immediately think, oh wow, so that's a doctor right there, you know, and it's a doctor, it's a, you know, highly paid, highly respected profession in our society, and you immediately think that's a doctor. You don't stop to think, could that guy be an imposter or a fraud, and you know, and he's just wearing those scrubs? Because you can literally, at UCLA, there's a store in Westwood Village where you could literally just buy scrubs. This store only sells scrubs. It's for the medical school, and anyone can just walk in and buy scrubs. So think about that, guys. If you see something and you see them as authority, you immediately respect it, and it doesn't have to be true either. And now I'm not saying don't mislead people. I'm definitely not saying that, because I believe in transparency and honesty 100%. But what I'm trying to say is you don't have to start as the world's #1 foremost leader and expert in your niche. You don't have to be that, okay? But you have to continually promise to keep learning and keep refining and keep, you know, stay on the cutting edge of your niche of or whatever technology or products that you sell, and then one day you will become an expert, simply based on, you know, just persistence and just continuing that learning process. So guys, you don't have to start out as an expert, but you want to eventually one day become an expert and be seen as an expert in your niche, because I promise you that's where the money is. People buy from people they trust, and they trust experts and authority figures. That's why I love authority websites like recordingnow.com. All right guys, here's my last mistake I had as a beginner, and that is doing too much research and then waiting for, you know, the best sort of opportunity or moment to strike. Let me give you guys a little secret here. There will never be a perfect moment to start. There will never be a perfect moment. If you waited for all the lights to turn green before hitting the gas pedal, you'll never get to your destination. There is such thing as too much research and information, guys. It's called analysis paralysis. Let me know if this sounds like you. Maybe when you're just getting started, you know, you're a beginner, you know, you're trolling the forums, you're reading articles, you're reading tons of books. Now there's nothing wrong with this. I mean, I have a library, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have a library of business books, marketing books, self-help books, all sorts of things. And knowledge is power, I believe that. But you only need to know enough to start, okay? And people tackle this the wrong way because they think they need to know everything before they get started. It doesn't work like that. Right now, if you've taken this course, you've taken all the lessons I've taught you how to create an affiliate business, you know, step by step, how to create a successful affiliate marketing business, how to create an affiliate marketing website, how to rank on the first page of YouTube and Google, how to create content that sells, how to, you know, do, how to create a Facebook ad, you know, all these lessons. That's enough to get started, guys. That's more than I knew when I got started, all right? So it's never really a problem with information. Sometimes it's just a lack of motivation or assertiveness in getting started. So what you should do instead, that's much more effective in my experience, is to look up things on a problem by problem basis. That is one step at a time. So you will get overwhelmed trying to plan the entire business in your head from A to Z. So don't do that. Start with just doing A. Simple. Break it down into chunks. Start with doing A. After you're done with A, go on to B. And then, you know, if you have an issue with B, look it up, Google, go on forums, whatever, ask me. And then you get B done, and then move on to C. And before you know it, you'll end up at Z. And it's so much easier when you break things up into little chunks. You know what I mean? Like, create a to-do list. Make a to-do list and then write something like, today, for this video, I'm just gonna write the script, or I'm just gonna film some footage, or I'm just gonna, you know, do the intro. It's like an essay, guys. Like, you know, everyone went to school. When you do a paper, a lot of times I never even got started with papers because I was trying to think about the intro, the arguments, the thesis, the conclusion, all that. But what you need to do is you need to just start writing, and then the thoughts will come. You need momentum, you know what I mean? So you need to get started. Once you get that momentum, you're gonna catch fire and you're gonna keep going and keep going. But you need to get started. You need to get that ball rolling. It's honestly the hardest part, and the reason why I created this course is to help you guys get started as easily and as quickly as possible. Anyways, that wraps up my top 5 mistakes. If you guys took this course, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, believing in me and believing in yourself to take this opportunity, because honestly, if you're reading this or if you're listening to this right now, you took an opportunity, and I commend you for that, because there are so many people these days who are scared. They're scared to take risks. They're scared to take opportunities, and thus they live a life that is really not to their fullest potential. And I used to do that. I used to be that. When I was in school, when I was working a 9-to-5 job, I knew inside that I wanted more, but I was scared to take that leap. So what I'm telling you guys is to take that leap of faith, and things are so much better on the other side. But you have to take that leap, and you have to let go and take out the safety net if you really want to fly. So again, thank you. This right here is not the end, guys. This is just the beginning of your affiliate marketing or your entrepreneurship, your online business journey. And I'm here to help you guys out every step of the way. So please, if you have any comments, questions, message me, leave a comment below, DM me on Instagram, in the Facebook group, post, your questions and comments and anything. But if you guys really enjoyed this, I hope that I was able to provide the value from my years of experience in this industry. And in return, if you guys want, please leave a positive testimonial or review. Just shoot me an email and say thank you, something like that, so I know that my job is well done. But yeah, so that wraps things up. Again, this is just the beginning, so let's get started.